because I was on a flight last week. My flight got canceled, and they moved me to a Frontier flight. Don't ask why. But I went on Frontier. First thing I saw was a man in first class. First of all, first class on Frontier is crazy. You need to get your.
They don't give the first class on Frontier.
He was at the front seat. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, that's not first class. Exactly.
But he had his laptop out. You know what he was using?
What?
Ableton.
You saw a man so people on Frontier using Ableton?
You sound like a god.
I felt so out of place.
You sound like a god.
And he was in the middle seat.
You sound like Jerry West.
He's in the middle seat with using Ableton? That's a tough day.
On the windows.
All right, that's a lie. I ain't gonna lie, you just made this up. Now you're making it up.
That's fabricated.
Even though my son Courtney, I'm not gonna lie, Courtney is my Windows friend. He's the only friend I have that has a Windows, like me. Like I have a Windows and a Mac. And I'll send Courtney stuff to be like, yo, make sure this ain't messed up on Windows.
So I say that to say that Ableton is the Frontier of DAWs.
Ableton is the Frontier. We haven't had a good one in a while. Okay. Who's Pro Tools?
American. No, you're not Delta. American.
Who's Delta?
FL.
Here we go.
No, I'm not bugging. Oh, Logic actually. Logic is Delta.
Oh, good move.
Logic's Delta.
Respect.
Boy.
We're United.
I was gonna say y'all might be United.
Boy, he said Delta. That just
y'all
I'm
United.
Y'all Southwest at best.
If y'all Delta, I'm definitely JetBlue.
Y'all are
you're
Southwest.
JetBlue.
No, you're Southwest.
You're Southwest. You're part of the Big Four, but you're just the least respected member of the Big Four.
You're Southwest. But people like Southwest. A lot of people like. Well, not as of recent, but people liked Southwest.
See, look how they trying to speak dirt on Ableton.
And if I'm Ashley, I'm sorry.
Wasn't Southwest the one like beating on their customers?
What?
That sound like FL.
That wasn't facts.
Come on.
That wasn't what DAW would beat up their customers. Let's be honest.
FL Studio.
FL Studio would beat up their
free
customers.
updates. We not doing that.
Y'all would beat FL.
Pro Tools would. Pro Tools would beat on y'all.
Nah, you know
You
what?
don't run me my.
No, you know.
If you don't run me my $35 at the top of the month.
No, yeah, you know how.
So y'all saying Pro Tools is the mob?
Yeah.
You know
Pro Tools, I feel like Pro Tools put up to your crib like, where's the 35?
What's the 35?
For all our anime fans out there, you know the meme with Goku when he be having them pop up? That's Pro Tools when you miss that monthly payment. Yo,
what's Adobe
where's
Audition?
Kakarot? Hey, it's me, Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku.
Is Luna?
It's me, Luna.
Right. Hear me out.
It's me, Pro Tools.
Hear me out about Luna. And Luna people are going to get mad at me.
Oh, boy.
I don't care.
Here he goes.
I think Luna is Spirit. Hear me out. Hear me out.
So Luna is Spirit Airlines to you.
And hear me out.
Okay.
Because Spirit,
boy.
say what you want about Spirit, they logo, like they color of they planes, that shit is fly.
Oh,
It's
no,
kind of
Spirit
fun.
looks dope.
It's fire.
Luna
It looked
look
really
fly,
good. It looked good.
But if you've ever flown it, you know that some things are just too good to be true.
and your baggage is a check bag costs 60 cash.
You see, you can't get
With Spirit.
Ooh,
You
not
can't export
mistaken.
your wave. without
Luna
a fee.
is
It's
UAD,
crazy.
but UAD plugins don't come with Luna.
You lying. No, you're lying.
Wait, do you think Luna comes with UAD plugins
Yes.
for free? I don't know if it does, so I could be lying.
It don't?
Let us know.
I could be lying.
Nah.
I don't know.
Yo,
We gotta research.
Kala, can you Google that right quick? Does Luna come with UAD plugins?
Because if it's not, then that's
UAD, yeah.
definitely Spirit.
I think UAD comes with Luna.
UAD plugins come with
Luna. Yo, that was funny. He said Luna doesn't come with UAD plugins. UAD plugins come with Luna. Excuse
And I think he's
me.
dead serious.
I think he's dead serious too.
Luna is free for new and existing.
UAD.
Luna is free for new and existing UAD users. Wow.
All right, so yeah, Luna Spirit. Luna Spirit, I think that's fair.
That is
Yo,
such a good.
G, that is.
It's a great because you're basically saying your check bags aren't free because your plugins are your check bags, and it's not free. You have to pay for the UAD plugins. If we're wrong, please enlighten
Let us know.
I don't think we're wrong.
But
Because I
didn't
gotta know.
that.
I gotta know. I gotta purchase
So if I
Cubase-
download Luna, are you telling me that there's no plugins in it?
Because Luna also includes the following pre-extensions.
Luna includes the following pre-extensions.
Shape UAD.
You've never heard of that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't come
Okay,
He
so
said,
it's
"I
a
don't
bunch
know
of stuff
what
we
that
never heard
is."
of. Okay, so it's not like the
Um,
UAD plugins like that we kind of herald. Okay.
Adobe Audition is not Frontier. Nah, I'm giving it Frontier because the same way Frontier, you have to pay.
I'm giving it
What
Frontier.
DAW you said?
Frontier, you have to pay for your seat. You got to pay for your bag.
You pay for everything.
And Adobe, I mean, you got to pay monthly. So I think that's a good like.
Nah, I don't
Comparison.
think that's them. I don't think that's them.
It's no Adobe. It's it is. It's Adobe Audition is Frontier because it's cheap until you realize you got to pay for mad extra shit. Adobe Audition is cheap.
It is cheap. It's only like $20 a month, right? Like 25.
20, and then you realize, it's monthly.
Yeah,
Frontier is a $20 ticket until you realize, I can't sit down for less than another
80 or something like that. Okay, so I'll give him that. So Southwest is Ableton.
Yes,
I got you.
I think that's fair.
Okay, we are. Pro Tools is American. I'll take that. We're American
Logic
Airlines.
Is Delta.
Logic is Delta because everybody respects Delta. And then FL Studio is
United.
I like it.
I think United was the one beating on it. Remember?
It was United, allegedly.
Allegedly, we saw it in 4K. We saw it in 1080p.
Who's Studio One? Let's just say something about Studio One because y'all get mad at us.
Studio One is definitely
Studio One. I think would be JetBlue. I like that.
Who's Virgin?
Wow.
Who's Virgin?
I feel insulted.
Oh, that's a nice. I love Virgin, even though I don't think they exist anymore.
Cubase?
I'll respect it.
Cubase is Virgin
That's tough.
Airlines?
I'll respect it.
That sounds like that.
Because you know why? Because I know Cubase isn't a bad DAW. I know it's a quality DAW. It's just that it's not like big.
It's not
around
respected
me.
here.
Yeah, probably maybe
it's not respected
or
here.
not widely used here.
It's not. It's just not though. Yeah,
it's just not widely used.
I hear
here.
from people all the time. Cubase is the GOAT outside of America, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and people do like film stuff in it too and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken. So you know what? Matter of fact, let's stay here.
Really?
So we'll try. Next. So since we're on the conversation of DAWs and stuff like that, right?
Never mind.
I was thinking about this, and I was saying to myself, "Yo, what?" First, I asked myself this. I said, if my DAW, and I want you to answer this first. This is how I'm gonna start it. If your DAW, your main DAW, Ableton, Pro Tools, FL Studio, did not exist, what would be the next DAW that you would run to be your all-encompassing DAW that
FL
you
Studio.
do? If FL Studio
We've
didn't
answered
exist,
this question I feel like we started with this question.
If FL
What's your second go-to plug?
that I would go to after?
We've asked this question before.
I said I would go to Logic.
We all said we'd go to Logic, and then
I think
after
we all
Logic,
did.
you said you'd go to FL. He said he would. I don't know what he said, but he always said Logic.
I think
And then Pro
You
Tools.
would go to translate the Logic. So we'd all default to Logic.
Well,
right?
no, he said if it wasn't Ableton, it was Pro Tools, and then Logic. You said if it wasn't Pro Tools, it'd be Logic, and then FL.
Yeah.
And I said if it wasn't FL, I would not be making music.
That's what
He means he would pick Logic. Okay, so on that, what I was getting
And
to...
I said machine too, yeah. My fault.
You did say machine. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. What I was getting at with this whole conversation was, it made me think it to myself, and I said, yo, if we had to build a super DAW, right? A super DAW, meaning we merging like two DAWs together, or not even two DAWs, what pieces of these DAWs that we all use can we put together to make the perfect DAW? When I say that, I'm saying... FL Studio step sequencer or Ableton sampling ability, Pro Tools, like what parts of the DAW? Let's make the super DAW right now.
Let's start in order.
Okay.
All right. When I click on it and I open it, this is the only love y'all ever gonna get from me. I want to see Ableton's logo with FL startup sound.
That is the most basic. I don't give a rat's ass about that.
I felt that.
I like what you did though.
Ableton has the best logo.
So let's start with aesthetic.
Yeah.
If that's the case, who has the best? Whose look do we want?
I would prefer to see it looking like FL.
Logic.
And I will say that. Really?
Oh, FL, yeah. No, FL and then Logic, but I think Logic has the clean. No, Logic is the most middle of the road look.
It's middle of the road look.
Yeah, it's very, I can't. You can't say anything bad.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's not the right home.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it at all.
I get it. But can I be?
So it's a very comfortable choice.
I'll give rare flowers
to
me.
FL Studio.
Oh boy.
Because when I open FL Studio, I do like the look and I do understand it.
Yeah.
Off rip.
So we keeping FL's UI?
Give me FL's UI.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
Give me FL's UI.
Whose recording capabilities are we taking?
Pro Tools routing? Who's whose routing are we taking?
Not routing yet. We're talking about
That
when you
is.
click record.
I'm telling you. Wait,
because that's in the mixer. Let's take somebody else's. Fuck you.
Your routing is ass in FL. Okay.
Look, because that's a part of the mixer.
Yeah.
So let's not take the mixer yet. Let's talk about just literally pressing record. Whose system for recording is the easiest or best? And I think that it's Logic. I think I'd rather.
Oh, okay.
When I'm watching it record, the way that Logic records, I would choose Logic, but I like Pro Tools mixer.
Yes. I was gonna say I like Pro. I will say Pro Tools.
But also,
like
too, I
Logic's
see why he
take
says that.
System and everything.
I'm about to say, I know
Mm.
why he's saying that, and therefore him saying that, I would, my personal choice for that, I would take the comping abilities from Ableton's current build,
Interesting.
and I would take the sound, probably just the sound capability of like recording wise in Pro Tools.
Yeah.
But because personally, I know it's possible. I've just never seen comping, like modern comping done in Pro Tools. I like Ableton.
We them dudes. Nah, bro.
Are you sure?
Playlisting it. We them dudes.
See,
Nice.
I've never used it.
Group tracks.
I've never used it.
Honestly, we got some wild stuff. Pro Tools one thing I will say, Pro Tools, I wish they would just put
You
out
gotta make it more accessible,
content
to make it
let
more
us know.
accessible.
Bro, there's so many things when I speak to like my, a rep at Pro Tools, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm like, why don't y'all, I didn't know this,
Why don't
bro.
you talk about this, yeah.
Like they showed me that crazy group tracks thing, and I didn't know, like I can group a track into one track, and all of my backgrounds are in this one track. Bro, it's insane. Like the things you can do with Pro Tools are for organization, as far as organization
it has a good streak.
Right. So when it comes to So when it comes to
they do have it on editing.
When it comes to recording, I'll be honest with you. As far as the just seeing it record, I'm picking Pro Tools for that part. Let me start writing this down. By the way.
I like the Logic way of recording. I like their takes system and everything. So for me personally, I would take FL's UI, but we have to come to a consensus for it.
Yes, for
That is true. We
UI.
have to come to a
So am I
consensus.
outvoted? Logic over Pro Tools?
For what?
For just not the mixer, just literally just
Just
the
recording.
I picked Pro Tools.
Yeah.
I think Logic, man.
Yeah,
You pick Logic?
I picked Pro Tools.
Oh, Pro Tools. So Pro Tools for the
Recording.
Now I wish
Functionality.
y'all I wish y'all would.
What?
FL's step sequencer is the one.
Okay.
The FL step sequencer is the
I'll give you that.
step sequencer for us. I don't think there's another one that's better.
FL step sequencer is a legendary step sequencer. Straight up.
Now
We talking about everybody's step sequencer?
Yeah.
Come on, don't
No.
come for me.
All right, so yeah.
We
you
got
good,
Groove
you good.
Cell, but I don't. Like
All
I
right,
said, I
what?
can't.
Whose stock plugins are we taking?
We know the
Russell
vibes.
Westbrook, what?
Whose stock plugins we taking?
Oh.
Whose stock plugins we taking? It's Logic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm about
let's
to say,
take it
we got to break this down
I
to
thought you were about to
categories.
say FL. I was like, you're tripping.
We got to break this down to categories.
Compressor in Ableton is better.
Yeah.
Compressor in Ableton is better than the one in who? In Logic, he said.
So let's go specific. Let's do groups. All right. So I'm taking Fruity Reverb just for quirks.
Okay, so we're talking about effects, plugins?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break it up into EQ, dynamics, effects. We'll go. So let's do EQ first.
EQ, I want Rosetta stock, but if I can't have Rosetta stock,
Come on.
then,
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Was that
FL's parametric EQ. I'm not even
a good EQ.
Yeah.
I will say, I'm going to be honest with you.
This fucking Pro Tools.
It's going to be the Logic one.
No, he's going to pick the Pro Tools one.
You can pick the Pro Tools EQ?
Yo, I'm sorry. That EQ is a legend, bro.
That's cool.
It's a
We're trying to
legend.
make
It's such a legend. To this day, I might pull it up just because it has a certain sound to it that I still want. I know that sounds crazy, but bro, I like the stock Pro Tools EQ. I'll still vouch for it. It don't got no analyzer. It is so basic. It is but it's beautiful.
You see how Courtney was looking at
I'm about to
EQ?
say, you really made me feel a ways like saying that. That was very that was very troubling. That was a very troubling statement. Like you
I'm not
understand,
gonna
like,
lie.
Courtney, let's pack him up.
I'm not
let's
gonna
pack
lie.
him up.
I do. I'm about to say you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'll back myself up. You want to hear me?
Go ahead.
I tried it.
You did?
I just want.
You were trying to defend yourself. I'm about to say, boy.
I tried Pro Tools.
Boy, you ever see Avid Media Composer? I love your Avid, by the way. You ever seen Avid Media Composer? You see how they don't update that?
whose
That's how your
playlist?
EQ look.
Whose playlist
Get
are
out
we
of here.
taking?
Like
What?
playlist system?
Yeah, there's.
Pro Tools.
I said there's for that, for the comping.
Yeah.
Because I put that under comping.
Who you gonna take comping from?
you're right.
You gonna comp with us, bro? Come on.
I put that under comping.
I've seen TZO wild out. Like
But yes, I definitely
Whose
think
automation system are we taking though?
oh, we are another
Taking
one.
FL Studio. FL. No, because FL has all that auto shit, bro. FL
This is
literally
a
has
tough-
this whole.
That's a tough
FL
one.
So we're on automation right now.
FL is made for producers.
It's
and for
tough.
somehow FL is able to analyze audio
Yeah.
and spit out this automatic shit that I feel like is so innovative and we don't talk about it enough, bro.
The automatic
you.
shit. You saying you have an automatic automation function?
Yes.
We have a write function in our system.
That's nice.
That we have 3 different. We have like 5 different curves.
That's incredible.
Listen, with our automation draw, we can draw triangles in our automation. We can draw squares, and there's one that says random, where you could just draw and it'll just do random automation for you.
That's nice.
It is nice.
It's really
it's easy.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
Really nice.
It's simple.
What is it's Kim Kardashian.
Kim K of automation. Pro Tools. Yeah.
Why are we doing
you
this?
know
Why are we
what?
going through this?
What?
You know what? We got the Tiana Taylor of automation.
Okay, I don't know. I mean,
FL's
She's pretty dope.
It's fire.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
he's trying to catch me.
Yeah, he's
trying to catch me.
where you going?
I ain't saying nothing bad about Tiana. I love Tiana.
She's great. I like her.
Yeah, you ain't doing that.
She's
we
wonderful.
got the Pamela Anderson of automation.
You're trying it.
We got
Let's
the-
just pack you up
We
now.
got the Celine Dion of automation.
You're not even saying anything. You know
We
you're not
got-
saying
I wanna know,
anything,
like,
right?
what does it
Our
do?
automation, I think our automation system is way better. I feel like it's easier to use.
Pro Tools?
Yes, I'm going to stay.
That's a hot take.
and it's more modular.
What did you say?
And it's more modular. I can't. You know. It's,
How-
you
how
know.
does
I got,
that
if I had
auto-
it, I could show you better than I can tell
You know why I can't believe that? Because y'all routing is so atrocious that it's I can't fathom. I
I'm not
can't
gonna lie,
fathom
bro.
that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Are
to
you
that.
able to? And this is a real question. Are you able to automate absolutely anything?
Bro, knobs on a plugin. I can automate the knobs.
Not just knobs. Not just obviously. Yes.
I'm telling you how crazy it can
Can you
get.
automate because I'm. Yes, we can automate our auto tune. All right, we can automate. We can automate the on-off button on obviously plugins and shit.
Yeah.
We can automate
The bypass?
What else? What was I thinking?
Ours is easy too.
We can
It's
automate the
control
play
alt command
the pause
click
button.
and it turns it into
you
automation.
can't even automate your play pause button, bro.
Yeah, automate our play pause button.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yo, y'all not intuitive, man. I just lied to
Can
y'all.
y'all change our tempo within the?
Yes.
FL?
Boy said,
What?
boy
Okay.
said, right here, pause for 5 beats. Play it again.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Matter of fact,
with
run
you?
it back too
Run it
and
back.
loop this little part.
A little bit.
Do y'all have wait for MIDI note in your DAW?
What is that?
Basically,
Yes,
it's
it doesn't record till MIDI note. Yes.
until you hear until you press a button.
Oh,
Yeah, but people don't use that.
We used to use it back in the day.
That's nasty.
Boom, boom. That's a hard way to
Do you
start
have
your shit.
Man,
do you
just
have
use-
automatic capture, or do you have a last minute capture?
What that?
Yeah, we do.
You do
What's that?
for MIDI or for audio? Or for audio?
Yeah.
That's fire.
What's last minute capture?
So like if you just, and I think FL has a version of it too, but I know for Ableton, if you're just like dicking around and just coming up with a progression,
Yeah.
and you didn't press record, there's a
get it,
button
yeah.
at the top that says, "Oh, capture that last sequence."
Oh, nah, we ain't. I don't know if we got that. We got it in Pro Tools.
What we got is as long as your playhead is moving,
As long as your playhead is moving,
you're singing into the mic. And let's say
it's
if
recording.
you're singing into the mic.
That's awesome.
hit record.
That's
Right.
awesome.
Before you hit stop, just hit record and everything pops up.
And everything pops up in Pro Tools.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's awesome.
Okay,
That's tough.
so let's review.
It's got to be on. I think
It's got to be on Punch, and I
Right,
leave
that makes sense.
I only record in Quick Punch. I don't put nothing. No, anybody that records on Pro Tools with destructive record, you may be a serial killer. That's
Something might be
It's
wrong
a
with
mode. It's destructive record, and our professors used to say you're a serial killer if you record like this.
All right, let's review.
Let's review. So in review, we picked Pro Tools for recording.
Okay.
We picked the aesthetics of FL Studio.
Right.
We also picked the step sequencer battle
Of
was
FL
FL
Studio.
again.
I think can we add piano roll FL?
Okay, who has the best piano roll?
Piano FL.
I think
Come
it's
on.
hard to say
won't
that
give it to
now.
no- I won't give it to Pro Tools.
It's FL Studio.
I can't.
It's FL Studio.
It's hard.
It's not Ableton. It's
It's
between Logic and FL, and
FL?
I'm telling you, I've used Logic. FL's joint it has too many functionalities. It has too much like just experimental stuff. It's FL, man.
But that's the thing. What are we judging? What are we judging the capability or the of the ranking tier
Automation
of this?
control, randomizing, velocity
This
capture.
is a piano roll. What are we judging? Yo,
you use a lot.
Guess what I
My
can
brother,
do?
is
Guess what I can
piano
do?
roll.
I can automate this piano right here to tell me to go from
No,
E
you're
minor
not
to
hearing
A.
me.
Why am I
No,
automating my
brother.
piano? Just tell me what.
That's how I know
makes
you
it so
use
dope.
loops.
I
That's how
respect
I know.
that.
Yo,
What
Ableton
makes-
producers
I
are.
respect
bro.
his argument right now.
Bro,
No,
because-
but I understand that. But when you're recording a lot of fucking piano, bro, that piano roll is a really, really important part of your.
I'm not
So
gonna lie.
automate
I
your
wish we had
skill.
one of y'all piano rolls.
I'm telling you,
I
yo,
will
don't
say that.
downplay that, man.
'Cause
Do
my
not
piano roll is
downplay
alright.
the
Levens,
importance. Bro,
I'm asking you, like we're trying to establish when you pull up this piano roll out of any of these doors, what is the easiest? Just like makes you want to use it.
but
And
it's
I
not
can't-
just about what's the easiest,
Okay.
bro. I'm telling you, like, obviously every piano roll has to be able to do the basic function.
That's
And I'm
true.
sure every piano roll does allow you to do the basic function. If it couldn't, then it would not be one of the best DAWs.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But after a certain point, we got to be able to cover the basic and the pro
do some
shit, man.
pro shit. So what is the difference between you? What is the difference?
I'm like, what is-
That's the question. What is the difference between
FL
y'all?
offers.
If you have to be able to name one.
I'm almost 100% sure. I wish we prepared for this because I would have brought like talking points and everything. FL, I can guarantee you has more functionality within his piano roll than Ableton. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee
Like,
that.
you just don't agree with that.
Strumming, like, that's my thing. The only thing I could have given FL, if I'm being very just realistic, literally, and if y'all disagree with me and agree with LJ, let me know. But I promise you, I feel like I speak for the majority of, especially our modern producer community, when I'm just like, the only thing FL's piano roll had on everybody else is the fact that it had a scalable function.
I'm about to say, that's always been my thing when I'm like, damn, that's such a simple thing and that hits.
And now everyone but Pro Tools has a scalable function.
If they do, if Pro Tools, if you do, I wish you told me, and somebody tell me if we do have that.
FL, you could strum. You have the quick strum. You can't do that in almost any other DAW.
Right.
But you can stutter. You can velocity automate.
You can arpeggiate.
You can arpeggiate.
Yeah.
We have panning automation and velocity panning automation together.
I'm being dead ass.
Yes.
I can't see Ableton not having what FL Studio has in their piano roll.
We're gonna be at your crib one day.
You can do a breakdown.
The piano roll and FL makes it easier to do those things, as Drew's saying. Interesting. So okay, so let's put that at a stalemate between FL
But no,
and Ableton.
it's FL. Just type it in.
I think
FL.
it's just a stalemate across most DAWs.
Even if we have to find a slight edge, he said they don't have auto strum.
I'll
so.
put Fruity.
That's fair.
I'll put Fruity Ableton. Okay.
No,
Fruity
Fruity
Ableton.
Fruity 10.
No, put FL piano roll.
FL 10. And that's what is
What
it?
else?
Piano roll.
Yeah.
FL 10.
What else?
Let's go for our EQs. Let's go back to our EQs. FL 10.
EQ's always FL.
That's have to go between Logic and FL.
We already chose FL for EQ.
FL for EQ.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I tried to beat y'all. I couldn't get that.
Reverb is gonna be between Logic and Luxverb. But I really think Lux
Space Designer is dangerous, man.
Yeah, I haven't tried Luxverb, man. But
Yo.
I'm gonna do
Platinum
Space Designer
Verb?
for now.
Or that
But
Platinum Verb?
I'm telling
But
you,
it's Chromaverb, Silververb. Honestly,
Oh my god, yo, like
Logic has
yeah.
legit
We'll-
reverbs.
yeah.
Impulse
Verbs?
response verbs. So I'm gonna say Logic got the reverbs.
As far
on
as
stock.
multi effects or miscellaneous effects go, I gotta give it to FL too because we have like the
FL has a lot of
soundizers
just
and
go-to
all the
effects.
experimental effects. We got gross beat. That's enough.
I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all wilding on Pro Tools a little. We have the entire AIR bundle.
Oh, the air.
That's
the air
in our.
bundle.
It's stock. It's stock. It's
It's
stock.
alright.
But we have
It's
the
okay.
flanger. We have our stereo widener is not bad. The AIR stereo widener is pretty good.
FL loses in there.
Yeah, our stereo widener is good. We have flanger phaser. We have all the Bomb Factory stuff. Well, that's like this random stuff. But as far as our effects, we do have some really solid flangers, phasers, and stuff like that.
We have
Pro Tools.
the say. Like I don't think there's much to say. Like as far as
I get you.
flangers and choruses, you can't really. Like we all have solid flangers.
I hear you.
Shit like that.
I don't have nothing like, oh, this is a go-to of mine. I hear
but
you. Okay.
on top of that, FL just has the added. Here's the multi-band delay. Here's the
Fruity Love filter.
Fruity Love filter. Here's gross beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all that extra stuff. So
I
we
get
can throw
you.
that.
I get you. I understand.
What about reverb? Oh well, we got reverb.
So what did we just say? We just say regular effects.
Yeah,
So who wins?
miscellaneous
Who wins
effects.
miscellaneous effects?
FL.
I give it to FL.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
We don't have a Fruity Love filter, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta get used to it.
That's so.
What about stock
FL.
instrument plugins?
Oh,
I give that
It's
to
between.
I'm out.
I gotta give that to Logic. I'm not gonna
It's between
lie.
Logic and FL, but don't fucking.
Ultra B, EXS.
I will give it to Logic.
Yeah, you gotta give it to
just because FL been winning a lot. But I'm telling you, FL got it, man. We got Citrus, we got Harmor, we got Morphine, we have Flex. It's all stock.
I don't know. I don't like how orchestra stock sounds.
Well, nobody does.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
Like
assume.
hearing Logic,
Wait,
I was like,
I lied. Logic gets it without a doubt. Y'all have a plugin that Apple bought.
That's stock now.
It's stock. What is it?
It's a VSE
It's a
instrument.
VST. It's a VST instrument. It's like a white interface.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Oh man, what is it called?
Google it. So virtual instruments. So let's move on to compression. Let's go to
The interesting
fucking
one.
compression. This is an interesting one. Cause I'll be honest with you. Pro Tools has a classic compressor, and the only reason it has a classic compressor is because that compressor's been around for years. And up to this day, I've seen people use it. Let me hear from y'all first before
Talk
I
about the
continue.
C1.
The C1, I don't know what it's called. I think it's just called compressor.
I think it's
Hold on, yeah, Dynamic 3. Hold on, let me tell you what with the Pro Tools.
Alchemy. It's called
Alchemy?
Alchemy in
Alchemy's
in
Fuego.
Logic. I wish I could buy for my DAW. Yeah, it is.
It's a
And
mini
one of
Omnisphere.
the
Y'all got
That's
best-
Alchemy
crazy.
built into
Yes.
fucking
Is
Logic?
Is it available everywhere?
When I
else?
was in
No.
full sale, that's
Logic
what they
just
gave
lock
us.
it down, man.
Or that's what they had. That's when they had it.
Okay, so compression wise, we have the Dyne compressor
Dyne
limiter.
compressor.
It's a compressor limiter. That's our stock. That's really our genuine stock fucking compressor. Like besides like the Bomb Factory stuff, which we have like a modeled after a CLA,
76.
like a CLA, a 76, 1176 and stuff like that.
I hate that one.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I'll be honest with you. That one I do not like that Bomb Factory one. No disrespect. It just is what it is. I just don't like it. So
Damn, that's tough.
So who has the better compressor in their DAW?
Not FL. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I've never heard no one talk about compression.
Fruity
in
compressor?
Yeah, I don't even use compression.
I really like how Ableton's compressor works. I really like
I've heard now. I will say this. I have heard good things about your compressor. What's your compressor called? Punch? No. Sorry.
We have two. We have the compressor, the standard compressor, and then we have the glue compressor. And our glue compressor offers a good soft clip functionality. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know. And also too, with a lot of, just like with the EQ and with a few other of the Ableton stock plugins, our compressors can be enabled to oversample.
Oh, you can oversample your compressor in your stock compressor
Up to 4x.
That's weird.
But I think it's automatic because it's just you right click on some of the plugins that says oversampling.
Right.
Click. Yep.
Does it give you latency when you oversample?
If it is, you can't notice it.
Really?
Because all of my stock
You record with it
EQ8s are set to oversampling.
That's wild. You don't notice any latency or nothing like that? Interesting. By the way, I have a conversation about linear phase that I want to bring up. I learned some more stuff.
We got a couple more.
So yeah, what else?
Well, there's two things. There's two types of samplers. We can do the chop samplers, obviously.
I was gonna say samplers.
Let's do not like your standard one-shot sampler. Let's do like the actual how to chop your. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said Ableton is good. That's why you can do all of them.
Regardless, all in one doesn't mean it's better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think. Yeah, we gotta split
win
those.
again.
Because look, CRA and Serato.
The fuck do I win it? What is
You're bad.
I think as far
Recording.
as chopping samples, I think not Fruity Slicer. Slice X has to take that one.
Y'all got Slice X?
We got Slice X.
I've used y'all shit. I'm not gonna lie. And I remember the samples I used to make when I was sucked were fucking fire. Like in FL. That's why I kind of was like, man, I imagine myself today in that shit. I probably would be like fucking out of here. But I heard, and this is why Ableton has that huge
Serato.
DJ. Hold on. This is why Ableton has that huge DJ community that started y'all off in the first place in my mind, because people were so caught up with the sampling and how well Ableton sampled. So for me, I'm leaning towards them with sampling because that's what I've seen a lot of FL people even leave FL for.
But now I gotta say, fuck no. Why? Because I feel like we're forgetting the rest of the DAWs. Serato and Machine. One of them have to take that.
So okay.
And I think it's gonna be Serato.
I think it's okay. So shout out to Serato, because they looked out for us. But Serato,
yes.
I'm gonna slightly agree with you there because as far as that sampling is concerned, I've been seeing a lot of people like, oh, if I could just get this in my DAW, I would just sample out of this straight up, and that's
Serato gets that, yeah.
Dang, so Serato might have on the sampling tip.
What about
is Swag using Serato?
Did we have that conversation?
I feel like we did, and Swag was like, "Oh, I'm Serato."
Ninth is using Machine, but he's using Serato.
He's Serato.
Wow,
they're using Serato.
Machine.
I don't know.
Pitch correction. I think
That's Logic again.
I gotta give it to Logic, but for Flex Tone too. I was gonna take it for New Tone, but I think I would prefer
What's New Tone?
Flex pitch on New Tone is basically like Melodyne.
Yeah,
Like there's auto tuning and there's the manual tuning.
What plug and who uses
Oh, but
New Tone?
Melodyne is a stock. We're not gonna count that as stock.
Come on, give
Melodyne
it to me.
isn't a stock plugin.
Hold on, Pro Tools.
It's not a stock plugin.
Yes, it is.
It's not a stock plugin,
Yes,
brother.
it is.
No.
I know,
Celemony.
but it's a part of our DAW. Dang.
Same time you try to get that AIR plugin.
Just because y'all
Do I gotta pay for the extension?
Just because y'all don't link up with y'all ops don't mean that, bro. That we can't link up with our ops.
Do I gotta pay for the extension?
No, you don't gotta pay for the extension. It's a license. I think it's
even with Melodyne. Flex pitch is better than Melodyne.
Oh, you need
Flex pitch isn't easy.
You're gonna get murdered for that, and I can't wait.
Hey,
kill him in the comments.
Shoot me.
Kill me.
Shoot me.
I'm telling
right
you, as a vocal producer, using Melodyne. No,
You're
telling
capping.
I'm telling you, Flex pitch. Have you used Flex pitch?
Yes, bro. I've used Flex pitch, bro.
is so much easier to use, bro.
It's easier to use, but Melodyne, the sound of Melodyne,
Yeah, it's.
I don't think
way.
it's that
It's
much
so
better.
real.
Where ease of use isn't enough to bring it over the top.
especially not the way I can bring that shit up in Pro Tools now.
All right, we'll give Pro Tools that
Especially,
one.
can I be honest with you? A nasty pitch correction plugin that people may look at me crazy for using that I still use to this day.
Waves Tune, nasty
Waves
ass.
Tune. I use Waves Tune. I like it so much. People shit on it all the time, and I really like Waves Tune. I need to try the new Auto-Tune Pro X. I will say that.
I do want to try that.
I do want to try that because I heard that they really paid attention to like the graphical
Side of it.
interface.
Fruity Pitcher is the best, bro.
No way.
Fruity Pitcher, this fucking guy, Fruity Pitcher, my ass.
And then what else we got?
So I say like, we run down this list because we're basically
far.
out of
We
time.
don't have pitch correction.
You have
So-
a transient processor?
Who
You have a transient
Yes.
processor?
built in?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yo, Pro Tools is really tries. Yo, we got it then. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, but I got.
We just trying to be like you. We just trying to be
At
like
the
you,
end
bro.
of the day,
Y'all don't even have visualizers like us, bro. Fruity Dance? Bring FL visualizers, bro.
all right, cool. So this is what we have so far. For recording, we have Pro Tools,
Right.
number 1. For best aesthetic, FL Studio. For best piano roll, we have FL. Ableton. No, we tied
No,
y'all.
he agreed
No,
FL.
just put to
He
FL.
literally
FL.
agreed.
Why are you
FL.
giving it to FL?
Because like he said, if we're gonna give it the edge via strum, it is, and that's what a lot of everyone outside of just Ableton, every DAW complains about.
I respect you a lot for that. I'm not gonna lie because you said, "All right, I'll give you out a strum," because that's the one thing you don't have on yours. I respect it.
That's the one thing we just don't, bro.
Well, don't
Same
feel.
way I gave Logic mad props because they have a couple things that we don't. They have Alchemy. That's enough.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
enough for me to
I'm not
drop
gonna lie,
on.
Alchemy's
That's
wild.
Fendi.
Okay, next
But
thing
you have
is.
Expand. You should have fought a little bit more. But it's not better than
Come
it's
on, I'm
not
not going
Alchemy.
to. I'm not
No
putting it up
offense.
against. I know
And
better.
to be honest,
said I
AIR
know better.
plugins aren't fucking
What plugins?
stock. AIR. They're not stock.
Yes,
Just
they
because
are.
He said,
They're
I'm not
add-ons.
needed.
There's a difference between an add-on and a
They are
stock.
free. They come. Oh my! all right.
You know what else is free? You know what else is free?
What?
Pro Tools first when you buy a what you call it? When you buy a Focusrite joint. You know what else
That's
is free?
hard. That's hard.
You know what else
Stock?
is free? You know how many plugins you get free with your Novation keyboards and all that?
What?
Does that make them stock?
Yes, because I get them free. They're built.
Free and stock are two different things, bro.
Tell me the difference.
The difference is stock comes bundled with your thing. It literally built in, made by the same person who made your DAW.
So, all right. See now, you dragging the goalpost. You moving the goalpost a little bit.
Yo,
Because
come on,
it's free.
Courtney.
It's
I
free
understand
in
where
my.
you come from.
Is the AR suite free in FL Studio? Can you get
It's
the AR
not
for free?
No, it's not free.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm
that
saying
doesn't
that
mean it's stock, bro.
if my DAW company says, yo, this is if Avid came to us and said, yo, we want to offer HMD Rosetta EQ stock in all of our
Not stock, free
as a free add-on into Pro Tools.
Add-on
I'm going to
and stock
consider that a
is two
stock.
different
I'm like,
things.
oh, this is a stock
No,
EQ.
a stock and add-on are two different things, bro. How can I put this?
I get where you're coming
Machine. If I get Machine and it says, hey, because you own Machine, you can get Massive for free. That doesn't make Massive a stock version.
It's not.
A stock
All right, I'll
plugin.
give it to you. I'll kind of give it to you. I'll be trying to fight for my thing.
I
know what
But you
you're
know
trying
what
to
I,
I get where you're
Like
coming from.
Luna.
because we
Luna
have
said-
Reverb. Because we
Luna-
have excuse me, not Reverb. We have, you know our reverb in Pro Tools?
Deverb.
Deverb. Sorry, thank you. Sorry. We have Deverb, but we also have another reverb called Studio Verb. But that one it's just an add-on. But I like Studio Verb better than I like Deverb.
Like Luna. Let's say Luna, he said Luna, well, the plugins come with Luna. The Luna doesn't come with the plugins. But let's say, let's say Universal
Crazy.
Audio says, yo, when you do, you can get them free with Luna, but when you do put them in, we optimize it because Luna's ours, and you can get extra features out of it. That still doesn't make it stock.
I agree.
Yeah,
I got
stock.
that was a good because
That was a great clip.
that was great because if Luna was $500 and I got the whole UAD bundle within that, I'd be
As
like,
an add-on. Or let's say Luna was free for $350 or for $450 you get Luna Plus that comes with the UAD bundle plus some other stuff in Luna.
Okay, I'll consider it. Let me finish reading this off and then we wrap up. EQ, FL wins in the EQ. Logic wins in reverbs. As far as miscellaneous effects, that is FL. As far as a virtual instrument, that's Logic. And as far as a compressor, it's Ableton. So we got a nice balance of, and as far as sampling, we chose Serato. Yes. So it seems like we got a balance of, really, it's Ableton and FL. I'm not going to lie to you.
I want to apologize to the rest of the DAWs that didn't get love.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about it. We didn't talk about like Cubase or Studio One.
Studio One.
To be honest, can I tell you something? Adobe Audition has the absolute worst UI I've ever seen, so it wouldn't have even been in the conversation.
Okay, this has been the My Audio Nerds
Let me give Logic another point.
Okay, and go ahead.
And I'm picking.
Shout out to Adobe.
I really fuck with Logic, so let me get them on the board a little more. I love Adobe.
I've never used it. That's why I can't talk shit about it.
I just don't
I've never used it.
You've used Premiere Pro. Come on.
I've never.
FL. No. Bet I'll give Click Track to Logic. I think Logic has the best Click Track.
Nah, Reasons used to have the best click track.
Do they still have it though?
Yeah, but that Reason click track it had bass on it. It's like, it's the hit. Like, I'm bugging. It used to hit like the Reason felt like I don't know. It had like low end on it. Like it hit.
But that Logic click track is hard.
The Logic one?
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, the BP one?
Yeah.
Y'all can change y'all metronome sound, right?
We can change it to a hi-hat.
I don't know.
Our click is just annoying.
I think y'all can change. Logic can. Pro Tools can definitely change it. But and somebody has an annoying one. It's like boom, boom.
Not us.
That sounds like
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools stock click is
It's terrible.
That shit hit. No, Pro Tools stock click has a fucking compressor on it. It's a limiter on that shit. That should be like that should be busting. You ever press play on your thing and your speaker's glaring? You be like, oh my God. Like that shit be hitting. Okay, we're wrapping up. That was the My Audio Nerds podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed our conversation basically on what is the super DAW. I think we kind of figured out if FL Studio combined with a little bit of Ableton and gave me the core of Pro Tools routing, I think we've had the greatest DAW of all time, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Comment down below
you know what's gonna happen?
what y'all think
Dolby is going to drop.
are. And what y'all
Logic is a plus because we got all the Logic's Dolby Atmos
and spatial stuff.
I ain't gonna. Now that's another conversation. Hold that one. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe to us on Spotify. And can you? What the?
I'm sorry. I keep interrupting.
What?
We can end this like this.
What?
So I just searched it up, and I know you're gonna try to cut off the pod right here. But Behringer has just put out a statement. They said the DAW is still far out from release, but their VSTs are on the way in 2023.
Are you lying?
I'm dead serious. On musictech.com, they said that November 2022.
Let's go,
Behringer, I'm very excited for you.
Yeah,
DAW is going to be lit. They got over 50 cents in development, bro.
Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to our podcast. Make sure you listen to us on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify Podcasts. Also, one lucky person that reviews our podcast or leaves a review on our podcast will actually win the VIP Gold Edition of the HMD Rosetta EQ. So please make sure you actually go on over there and review and leave us a review and leave your @name as far as your IG handle so that we can actually contact you and tell you you've won. This has been the My Audio Nerds podcast. Until next time, you guys. See you next Wednesday.